in a minute, but I was sitting there making coffee, and all of a sudden, these footprints come running up. Okay, they went outside. So okay, let's go find Paul Murray. I could not believe. Um, I watch a lot of American stuff, Fox News and stuff, and different commentators down across the states. But I watched a lot there last night. Holy mac about this Canadian trucker convoy going to Ottawa. Right down there, they're calling Trudeau a freaking idiot and everything else. And I, wow, couldn't believe what they were saying. Hey, easy drone dude. West Haven always and forever. Okay, Papa chat. Well, I couldn't believe, see, because what the truckers are saying, oh, it's only a fringe few. And then meanwhile, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people down there. And Trudeau says their views are unacceptable. It just, he's a dictator, eh?
Yeah. It's it really is a shame the way society has changed through this pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in my estimation, what's happened is that the underlying current of each individual has been laying just kind of down here. Yeah. But now it's been magnified and amplified, and it just, you see it on the highway, you see it in the public,
just with everything's going for a crap.
Yeah.
Well, and even at Valley View, Diana was saying, I think there's another person died, but well, I said, you got to remember, a lot of the people there are 90 and 100 years old. I think
they're Bonnie's like, is that?
But Bonnie's the youngest one there, I think. But anyways,
but good morning, Marshall. Team Danger.
Hey, Team Danger, Marshall.
And Mike,
good morning.
Is here. Mike is here.
Hey, Mike. So, but anyways, some of them said they died from COVID and all that stuff. But I don't know. I really don't believe a lot of that.
Yeah, I think that. Well, over here in the U.S., if you send in some kind of a form to the federal government that so and so died in your institution from COVID, they send you a check for $2,500 from the federal government.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta go get that dog. Yeah.
And they don't send, when I say they send you a check for $2,500, they send it to either the hospital, the nursing home, the clinic, wherever, gets the money. So, we all know, even though we like to pretend that we think we live in a perfect world and that the money the world doesn't revolve around money. It really does because of these payouts, and so the clinics, the hospitals, the nursing.
Look at the pharmaceuticals right now.
Yep. They're getting money. And every time they talk, a pharmaceutical comes out with a new pill or a new injection or whatever, the federal government's behind that with millions of dollars of grants to these companies.
Yeah. But, but even, because a lot of these guys are going to vaccine mandates and all that. But there's people who've had both shots plus boosters and that, and they're still dying.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't believe they died from COVID.
No.
But I think it's underlying condition. But, the funny thing is, I got this kit yesterday. It's got 2 rapid tests in it. Yeah, it was made in China.
Yep. Well,
funny,
what, Paul? Here's what kind of scratches my head. During World War II, we were invaded by Japan. Okay, started World War II, and Germany in Europe, and now we're back to the Chinese. Pretty much released this. And we're using everything that is made in China.
Yeah.
And the Chinese are filling their pocketbooks with all of these surgical masks. I mean, you got masks coming out that they're stamped with made in China,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it was funny. I was at work yesterday. And by the way, good morning, JDS. But, Yesterday, one of the drivers went in to get some more N95 masks, and they said, "We don't have any more."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's shortages on everything, and yeah, it just, I don't know. To me, yes, the pandemic is real. Yes, the pandemic came out of Wuhan, China. Yes, these variances that we're experiencing now uh, was probably they predictable way back before it escaped the lab. Um, so it's all about money.
And there's, I was watching a program today, and not just the one, but several programs I've watched. They're saying all that fentanyl coming into the states from Mexico is actually from China.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know, they're trying to kill us off, I think,
Yep.
with virus and fentanyl. And,
Well, and you've probably seen the news. The news here in the States is they're taking people right directly now as they cross the border, putting them on planes and sending them around the country.
Yep.
And you know, some of those people are going to end up in Canada.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a program this morning there. They said that they took Biden to court, and they said, and Biden people said, any unaccompanied male will be sent back to Mexico. Not one has gone back yet. They've all been put on planes and sent other places. So now they're gonna, but they went through a federal judge and everything else, and this is what Biden's supposed to be doing. They just said nope.
Yeah. And
So
see,
now they're gonna try and impeach him or something. So
yeah, well, see, the federal judges are appointed by the politicians, and so the
yeah,
whole system has an underlying corruption. It's like
yeah,
now the news out is that Biden's son and Joe Biden himself have received over $300 million from China and Russian
yeah, yeah.
interests. So
Well, every politician out there is going to line their pockets, but when they start telling you they have to do something so they can make money, that's a problem.
yeah,
And I don't mean to be cruel. The government you got down there is a Democrat, which is the same as what we have here as a liberal, right?
all right.
Yeah. Justin Trudeau says, "Oh, don't worry about the budget; it'll balance itself." Jeez, I wish I could say that.
Yes, yes. And it's just the state of affairs of society is just very troubling in my mind.
Yeah.
But Liz Lynn keeps telling me, yeah, you can be upset about it, but there's not a damn thing the average person can do.
Yep. Nope. You're
we're
right
just
there,
along
Paul.
for the ride, and I tell myself every day, Paul, is this June I'll be 70 years old, and I'm on the downhill slide. I know it, and I'm kind of thankful for that. I can't imagine what our country's the Western world is going to be like in 25, 30, 40 years, 50 years. Team Dancer.
And here is Mike Rennick. I guess you got to put a camera on his roof of his truck.
There you go.
Yeah, he's going
It's out
someplace.
on the ice. Yep.
Yep, he's gonna have to go on the ice. I think something about doing donuts or something.
Looks like a outline of a 360 camera on a mount.
Yep. I don't know what the X is on the hood there. It looks like it's taped off or something. That's supposed to be
It's a landing pad.
Oh, it's a landing pad. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we're out doing donuts. All right. That's one way to do it there, Mike. You sit there and put a camera on there. You can play around and have some fun.
You got nice bright blue skies, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, but it looks cold out though. That's for sure. Ripping around, having a good time, I guess. Boy, he's getting some speed build up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if the fishtail we saw before was the tire spinning.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Somebody's been doing stuff out here. You see all the tire tracks out there
Yeah.
going across the ice and stuff. It's funny, you don't see a lot of ice shanties though.
No, you don't see a fishing shanties, do you?
That's kind of yeah. Huh. Yeah, dude. Mike says they had his dad in the truck, him and the dog, of course. But anyways,
I love that dog.
oh yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, well, uh,
Well, good, Mike. You go out and get some more fun time on the lake.
yeah,
I just hope you don't run into a weak spot or something.
yeah. Well, probably where he is pretty cold, so.
Oh, he had top speed of 55.
Oh, never did a donut with dad before in the car. Was doing 55. Yeah.
So everybody, if you would consider it, please hit the like button. We're just here kind of hanging out.
So Mike says it's pretty shallow there. It's only 4 feet deep, the deepest there.
Wow.
Well, see you there, JDS. Thanks for
Bye,
coming in and saying
JDS.
hi.
Get some rest. I think JDS probably is the end of his day.
Yeah.
He seems to be a night owl working. The
I think Mike's dog, Albert, there's a hunt dog there sitting there watching the videos, stopping, checking every pile of snow with the bushes.
well, you know, Mia goes out and does the same thing. Well, I imagine your dogs do too, don't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Man, mine, yeah, I can understand that because it's a beagle, right? But it just, you know, it just,
I can't imagine living life as a
look at that. She goes from one to the next. Oh, hey, wait for me.
I can't imagine living a life with the nose and the ears of a canine. You know?
Oh, geez, eh? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, don't hunting there. We got to go see if there's anything been around. Don't. Oh, was there track? No, that was shadows. Thought maybe it was a track, a rabbit or something. What if you ever would chase a rabbit? That dog. Yeah, kind of cute. Never thought you'd have a GoPro there and put it on the back of a beagle.
Yeah.
But the problem is, beagles go down into really tight stuff. Right? They'll crawl through things on their belly trying to get stuff out.
There's the nor'easter in New York City.
Woohoo! They're having fun, are they? Oh yeah. You know, I've seen those brushes there. They seem to do a better job on there than a plow would because see, the plow they leave it up just a quarter of an inch or whatever, right?
Well, they got the little skids underneath. Yep.
Yeah. So that those brush things, those rollers, they go right down to the asphalt, clean it right up. Wow, that's live right now. Yep.
Yep. It's live.
Wow. Well, those people look cold there.
Well, it's a Saturday in New York City, and people are out and about going, "What the hell?" You know.
Yep. Yeah. Somebody out shovel it in front of a store, the Gap. Oh, you
There's
got
a
one
brush on the front of a
like a snowblower type deal,
Yeah.
but it's a brush. Yeah.
brush, and it looks like it's doing a good job too.
Oh, you can get them things put on a zero turn. You can get those big things for blowing leaves around, put them on a zero turn now. All kinds of weird things you can put on them. You know, the funny thing is, I got that zero turn and I can't wait till summer so I can start cutting grass with it. Getting it. Well, I got brand new blades for it and some pulleys and
Look at the wind did to that.
an umbrella. Yeah. Sure. Inside out. Oh, there it goes. Pop back.
Oh,
Oh,
pop
no,
back
no.
again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the way to do it is to turn it back into the wind, let it pop back the other way.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike said he got airborne over ice hump in 1984 in the 66 Mustang. It was a wild day.
Well, let's check one more place from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, let's go to the nice sunny
Let's go down to the
Martini,
Sunny Martini Bar.
Martini bar.
Sunny and clear, but it must be cold. I'm guessing it's cold though.
Oh yeah. Nobody's sitting outside. They're inside.
They're inside. See, she's got a coat on.
Yeah.
She's got a coat on. And they all got coats, hoodies, hats.
Well, St. Augustine, Florida. The temperature there is 39 degrees Fahrenheit and it feels like 30. And you got a 24-mile-an-hour wind.
Wow. Yeah, look at those palm trees in the background.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be a high of 45 degrees this afternoon. And tonight going down to 32 degrees, right to the freezing
Down
mark.
freezing. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my martini bar.
We're -2 Fahrenheit. It feels like -13 right now.
Yeah, it's cold. It's only 7 degrees Fahrenheit here,
Yeah.
and with the little bit of wind, it takes it down to 0.
Yeah. Oh, the river's still flowing. You can see it there down there where you are, Paul, Port Huron.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike, I like them torches too. I'd set my ass right on top of it. Warm things up. Well, it's funny, my school bus there. I'm getting down low on fuel. I could have went yesterday, but it's freaking too cold. It's supposed to be warm next week, so I'll pick one of the warmer days and I'll go get fuel.
There's the live nor'easter cam from
Whoa, geez, look at
Boston
that.
area. Yep.
That's Boston.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Live blizzard from the bomb cyclone.
See what he has to say.
Sandwich maybe in between these bands, but I think it's going to be pretty bad uniformly everywhere. But 3 to 4 inch per hour snowfall rates within that band. Plymouth down toward Providence, Rhode Island, southeast of Boston.
Yep. Yep. Not good. He says it's 3 to 4 inches of snowfall per hour.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good, right?
That's a good clip.
What the heck's that?
Yeah, somebody's yelling at Dad. Hey, Dad.
stupid squirrel on the windowsill.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Let me screen share this.
Hey, Laura, good morning, good afternoon.
There's over on Lake Michigan, you got the Cinnabon is doing 12.5 knots, but it wants to go around over here to Sarnia.
Huh?
The Algomas that were in Conga line, they're all headed for Goddard. It's like you said, probably for salt, right?
Yep.
Um,
Well, because that's what they're moving those ships around yesterday so that the Cinnabon could get out.
right.
Huh?
What's down here? H. Lee White is headed for Toledo. He's been heading for Toledo for a week.
Wow, wasn't going very fast, right?
No, he's doing 11.9
But
knots.
not,
right
uh,
now.
but it doesn't look like he's heading for. I don't know. He could go around that
He's
one
got-
of the
well,
island.
the channel, he's got to go around Pelee Island here.
Yeah. Okay.
Got to go up north of Pelee Island, which is right now you got the Morro Bay is in ice breaking. He's waiting for him, I would imagine. And then you have the Algo North is headed for Sarnia. But not much going on.
Oh, it must be Algo Canada or whatever coming back for across Lake
Yep,
Erie. There.
going back to get
Algo
some
North.
more,
Yeah.
more
Which
liquid.
one was fueled up yesterday? Was heading out. Remember?
I think it was the Algo Canada. This is
No, I don't think it
Algo
was
North.
yesterday. Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. Because there was one at the dock there yesterday. Remember it went into the dock
Yeah,
at Sarnia?
yep.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just winter is not my favorite time of year.
Nope. We're just going through a cold snap right now, but
Hey, Laura, we're doing fine as can be. I used to have an older fellow that I worked with one time. He used to say, "Fine as frog's hair,"
yeah.
you know. But we're doing okay. It's just cold, bitterly cold.
Yeah.
It's only on the Fahrenheit scale right now. It's only 7 degrees here, which puts it with the wind chill down around -4.
Yeah. Oh, that ship we were looking at last night with the Algoma Hansa.
A Hansa, okay.
Yeah. It's still at the dock. Yeah. It's funny, the Manitoulin sitting there at Sarnia. You can they must left the beacon on or something. Team Dander said he recorded the Alpina departing Sturgeon Bay on video. Oh, cool.
Yeah, but we're not seeing it, of course. If they don't have their AIS turned on, we won't see them on the.
Well, oh, I don't know.
I don't know where it went.
Well, the Alpina is out in the middle someplace, not moving. This is its destination is Alpina, but received 2 minutes ago. But it's up north of Beaver Island to the west of Mackinac.
Yeah.
No. Somebody just texted me. Okay, good morning, Paul. Photographer is scheduled for this Friday, February 4th, 10:30. We will be there for at least 2 hours, so you can pop by between 10 and 2 hours. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to Elmer today.
Yeah, you got a sign, don't you?
Well, it's just a sold sign. Go put a sold sign on a posted agent's too busy. Can't get over there and put a sold on it.
You didn't want to go out in the snow and the cold. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. I just gotta go and on top, take about 10 seconds
Yeah.
to do it. The sign's already there. He just wants a sold sign, but he pays me extra for doing that. So, but you should have seen him last night. Um, I talked to him last night, while just texting back and forth, and I sent him a picture of some of the signs I'm doing. He comes back here, damn, you already bought the equipment? I said, yep, and I'm practicing right now. Even got Elgin Realty on board too. Amazing. I'll let you know what I need.
There
I
you
said,
go.
yeah. I said, yeah, looking for catchy phrases. He said, well, it'd be great for condos, pools, acreage, ravines, lots, duplex, triplex, fourplex. And you just give me a whole list of stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And the best thing to do is for you to, when you get a good idea, is put it up there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the word gets around, so.
Right.
And I forgot too, I got to get a hold of Rosalind Ayers. She got some more of those plastic posts. I got to go over to her house and get them, pick them up.
What's your verdict on the plastic posts? I know you're gonna do whatever they want you to do, but
Well, the posts themselves are easy because they just slide over and easy to come out. They're nice and light. No weight to it. But the only problem is I got to take them apart to put them in my truck. But
yeah,
all you do is take the cap off, reach in, pull a thing like that, and it'll all come apart. It's really simple.
but then you gotta put it back together again.
Yeah, but it just slide it in, put the lock in, put the cap on, you're done. It's no worse than any other sign I did. But the problem is the stakes in the ground. I was trying to get them out when they were frozen,
Yeah.
and I was bending the stakes a bit. Like there's a square piece of metal plate on two locations, so the post slides over it. But I just put a pair of vice grips on it, and I can just bend it right back. But you know what it's like when you start bending metal a lot, it will end up breaking.
The other thing I was thinking, you know how you've got the stakes sticking out of how far does it stick out of the ground on the top side?
Depends on the sign, because I got some that are 5 foot and some are 6 foot tall stakes, and I got some longer stakes. Like
But
some signs are,
the metal stakes are 4 or 5 feet long.
What do I buy them? 8 feet. I buy them 8 feet and cut them in half. They're 4 feet long.
So they're 4 foot. What I was
I go-
thinking is, you said you were having trouble prying it up. You need to get yourself one big ass pipe wrench, so you can put around it and turn it like that, so it breaks free. Then you can bring it up.
Yeah. So what I I went to Tillsburg the other day, and I got a puller. It's a leverage puller,
Yeah.
but if it's frozen in the ground, it ain't coming out.
Yeah.
But I have to drive it farther into the ground to break the frost off of it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I was thinking is a big pipe wrench, a big one.
Yeah.
Put it on that and just twist it so that it goes around and breaks it loose circular.
Yeah.
Then you put the post puller on it coming up.
Yeah. Well, I have now, and it's happened a few times, not all the time. We get cold winters like we have right now. I've snapped them things off right at the ground level, trying to work them back and forth, and they go snap. Ah, crap. But so now I can't reach it to get it out of the ground. So what I do is I take the sledgehammer and I just drive it as far as I can into the ground, walk away.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. You can't get it out. So.
Hey, Bill's here. You found Drone Productions. Yeah.
This lady, she wants me to put the sign up next Friday, and she wants me on Monday to maybe do the coming soon writer to take it off, because she's all the way in Kitchener, right? She said I'll pay you extra for it. But she said, it would save her a drive from Kitchener just to take that off. I said, no problem. So she said, do you have a soul rider? I said, oh, I can come up with one. She said, oh, that'd be great for the following week once it's sold. I said, yeah, it won't take long around here. That way she don't have to run down here every time, from all the way from Kitchener.
Yeah, every time it
An
changes.
hour and a half just to get here, an hour and a half to go back for a, 2-second job, right?
Right. Yeah, Bill's here.
Hey, good morning, Bill, from the Newfound Drone Production.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just this cold weather, just ugh, not good. What do you want, Boo? What you doing? I noticed that in this kind of weather, Paul, Mia is
Yeah.
beside herself. She's just so bored. She doesn't know what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what the biggest problem with my dogs are right now.
Yep. Well, the other thing I've trained her is, in the summertime, I put that magnetic screen on the back door where
Yeah.
she can just go in and out whenever she wants to when the weather's warm enough. And I think she says, how come we can't do that now?
Well, that coffee didn't last long.
I know, Boo. I know. Yep. The
Yeah, I gotta go. Maybe, well, later on, I gotta go. Maybe try and go see Bonnie today again. I don't know. Like yesterday, I didn't go yesterday because my sister went, Diane, and she goes about 3 o'clock. She said, oh, it seems to be the best time to go see her. Well, Diane went and seen her yesterday. She goes, no, that wasn't a good time to go today. So I
well,
don't know.
that's the sad part about the situation is that it's going to continue to develop, and it's good for Bonnie, bad for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, Lenny's here.
yeah. I see Lynn just stepped into the house.
Get on it. Check those cameras. What?
For ice.
I don't think I got ice on my cameras. Let me see.
No, she's probably talking about the river cams.
Oh,
Mm.
in fact, that's a good idea. Let's take a look at Lenny's backyard.
Yeah.
Okay, go here, go here. And we go here. And we go screen share. Boom, boom. There's Lenny's backyard. Yeah. Not much going on there. A little bit of wind. You see the flag fluffing a little bit. There isn't a lot going on in my yard either. I was gonna go out this morning and shovel the sidewalk, shovel the walk, but just it's crusty, Paul, isn't it?
What's that?
The snow that I have is turned crusty.
I don't know. I haven't been outside yet, so I'll find out one in a while.
I suppose what I have to do is I'd probably have to throw out that ice melt stuff.
Yeah, I got some here too. Yeah. Something I was thinking about too doing, Paul. I don't know. Like I got posts and stuff, but I was thinking with the sign business, um, along the side of the post, instead of putting the sign this way, I can put it
You could put it that way, sure.
this way here, have exclusive or something, because I can just put the clips on this on the side, right, and go in there and just have the way the lettering
Well,
a little bit different too.
the other thing you could universally put their phone number vertically
Mhm.
on physically on the post, permanently on the plastic post.
Yeah, I could almost do that. Yeah, just have it
Just-
already on there.
Yep, right on there. And when you put the post down, it's got the phone number on 3 sides, 4 sides, whatever, however you want to do it.
Well, they got the phone number on the on their sign anyways, but yeah, could make it might be a little easier, but you don't want to get too busy. But I don't know. We'll see. There's another guy over in London that's doing posts too now. He's doing plastic posts, but they don't have a cross arm on it. It just goes up, and the sign goes in from the side. But
Oh,
but
okay.
it's about this thick, and he kind of bolts it or something. It looked kind of cool, but it was different, right?
Well, I would imagine though the bigger the stress on those points with the wind and everything.
Well, she has nothing out there to really support it, right?
Yeah,
At the end,
exactly.
I think it would break the sign back up close to the post, right?
Yep,
Because there's no cross arm on it to support it.
right. No support.
But see, this time of year, especially in the fall, the posts I got so the sign just swings, right? So if the wind's blowing, it might be out on a 45-degree angle. When the
Yeah.
wind's no wind, it'll hang straight down. Because if you tie it down so it doesn't go anywhere, while the wind just acts as a sail and wants to twist the post all the time.
Good morning, AZ. Curtis is here. Morning, guys. His mic and his camera still not working. Well, we knew there was something wrong with he was flashing the other day. Well, Curtis, I hope you got a chance to go out and play with your ROV, because you were talking about doing that. I'll be right back, Paul.
Mhm. Oh, Mr. Curtis Dart showed up. So Curtis was having a problem with his mic and camera. It's still not working. You can tap it on the side there, Curtis, or beat it, a couple times. That sometimes that'll help. I know, get a headlight on the bus or vehicle, just click. Okay, it's working now. "24 inches wide and 30 inches long." Yeah, I just need a small post. 30 inches long. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to grab a couple of Madeleines. Lenny went to the store and bought me Madeleines. Oh, Curtis went to the doctor. That's right. He had to have a physical and Marie, how you doing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kurt still having problems with his mic and camera still not working, he said, eh?
Right.
Yeah. Sleepy says, I can do that when I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I had doc visits all day yesterday, but anyways, yeah, cool. Marie says, it's too cold to chat. She's just lurking. Oh. Yeah, let's go pull up YouTube, see if anything exciting there. Nope. 10 watching. Okay.
Lynn's got me hooked on these shortbreads.
Yeah, I think I got a little piece of raisin bread left yet. I should go get it, munch on it. Soak up some of that coffee. Yeah. Huh. I was watching Boat Nerd. I didn't see that ship sitting over there. The Hanson. I don't know. Maybe it will swing back around again. Maybe it's there.
I think that this time of year, the emphasis isn't on marine traffic as far as accuracy, because I think that you see more and more subtle inaccuracies in marine
Yeah.
traffic.
Yep. Yeah, people not keeping up to date on everything that's happening here because it's so quiet, right? So. I don't know if they'll zoom in. It's on automatic by the looks of it. So.
Let me go over here to marine traffic on the other computer.
Yeah, I think the ship is there. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it.
the Algo Hansa is still showing it on marine traffic.
Yeah, well, I was just looking at the video, but they're not zooming in, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I just went big screen here, and I can see it over there. Yeah, it's still there. Must be still loading. Oh, there, look, they're zooming in now. Okay, I'm Boat Nerd. Yep, she's still sitting there. Oh yeah, they zoomed right in now. I'm Boat Nerd. He's still sitting pretty high in the water, Paul. Huh? You can still see that bulb thing that at the
Yeah.
front there, yeah, above the water. So.
Well, the other thing too, Paul, is when you go to marine traffic and you put your cursor on it, it says Algoma Hansa, but it says destination Sarnia Government Docks.
Well, that's where it
came
yeah.
from.
Yep, that's where it came from. So. Yeah, it's been like that since yesterday, Paul. Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh, big news here in around the city of London. Other than no live update, truckers they're live. Okay. Oh
Well,
yeah,
the Ivor Bright is just south of the Ambassador Bridge, Detroit,
Yeah.
and it's doing 7.3 knots headed north, and it said it's headed for Sarnia.
yeah,
That's another tanker.
yeah. This is live right now. The people are just moving in, coming in now.
Wow, look at
They're
that.
starting. They're starting to gather there in Ottawa. But oh, what's his name there? Trudeau. He's hiding in the basement right now. You took lessons off of Biden, right?
Mhm.
You got the vehicles are parked here, but it look like they're not allowing any vehicles past here. They got police look like a barricade here, probably. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but people are just pouring in right now. It'll get a lot busier probably. But see the guy that's second in line, but he's a conservative there, like leader of the Conservative Party. He said he's going to talk to him because Trudeau won't. But I can't believe the number of people in the States, the big names down there that are all putting, like, Fox News, Glenn Beck. There's quite a few other guys. Even Elon Musk was supporting all of what's happening here. Yeah. What? You want to go back outside again already? No. Oh, you want up is what you want up. Okay. I got a dog in my lap. Okay. Okay. Come on. Hang on till I get situated right
There's
here.
Gracie.
Oh, yeah. She wants up. She wants her loving. Once she gets settled in there you go. Okay. Now she can. Yeah. She likes your attention.
They all
Boy.
do.
Yeah. I think you need to go pee. Your belly feels full. Probably too cold to go out there to. Oh, you want now? Vader's sitting there looking at me, tail wagging. Hey, what about me? Uh, Bill says he's going to be the boss of the block with his birdhouse he's printing. Must be a quite the looking one here. Let's okay, go take a look at it here. I gotta minimize things. And we'll click on that. Oh, open link in a new tab there. Great, she's trying to help me. Oh, yeah, he's building a thing here. Just man, if I can get up here, I'll get to go up here. I gotta pause it for a minute because it's a short video. Okay, now I'll share it. And this is the one he's working on. Ooh, the birdhouse. Wow, it's gonna be quite the birdhouse by the looks of it when it gets done.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it gonna be several stories there, Bill, or what? It looks like it. Huh. Cool. Yeah. Arizona. Marshall says Alec Jones is there too. He's a big YouTuber. Huh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just about the vaccine mandates either. There's a lot of other stuff going on, like where the government, they're controlling what you do and what you're not. They're taking away your freedoms, right? So there's
Yeah,
more to it than just.
that's the sad part of it is I don't know how anybody can defend what's going on,
Mm,
no matter what your opinion
yeah,
is all of our societies are going more and more towards a socialistic view on the scale.
Yep.
And the socialistic view is they decide what you're going to do with your life, what you can and cannot do, instead
Yep.
of you having your individual choices.
yeah. I
And
mean,
it's happening, and that's what they're teaching them in the schools.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, they're restricting you to more and more every day. I mean, the government controls every aspect of your life now.
Yep.
Like, it's just there is no. I don't know how they say it could be freedom because, they control everything now. I mean, governments are getting too big. I just
Well, and the sad part of it is the heads of all the departments in every government, and I don't care whether it's Canadian, US, uh, English, they are so isolated. You know, they're supposedly elected to represent the average person on the street,
Mm,
but they have nothing in common to
no,
do with the average person on the street.
no,
They don't
no,
understand the situation. They don't go and do their own grocery shopping. They don't go and do their own anything.
no, no.
They're catered to very similar to the old system in England where you had the serfs and you had the lords, you know?
Yep, yep, yep.
And slowly but surely,
Yep.
that's the way they're changing things a little at a time, a little piece here, a little piece there. And like I say, Lynn and I have talked about it before. I'm glad I'm on the downhill slide because I shudder to think the way it's going to be in 50 years.
Yeah, and you know, and simple things is what you guys are starting to go through. But your Second Amendment, your right to bear arms.
Yep.
Well, here they said no, that's not a right. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
You know, it's not in our Constitution. You know, so
Yeah.
they control. Like I said, you know, if you got a gun, like you know, what they classify as a kind of weapon or whatever, you know, like a handgun. Well, here you can take it out of your house. You have to have a permit just to take it out of your house,
Yep.
go from point A to point B.
Right.
Then you need that same permit to bring it back home. But don't stop on anywhere else on the way with it, because you could be charged, right? It just. And was it there last year? There's 2,200 guns. They said no, they're all banned now. They're all restricted weapons. You can't use them anymore.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just drop of a hat. There you go. Wow, there's people fighting it right now, but they're not getting anywhere. Well, they finally got rid of that minister of justice. So I don't know if it's going to change or what's going to happen there. So. Yeah, but they don't think that way there anymore, Curtis. You know, I'm I'm in charge of you now,
Yeah.
or whatever. Like they forget that they work for us, right? But
Well, you can see that in the way
Right.
they address the public if and when they do, is they look down at the public and don't question my motives or what I'm doing. I'm doing this on your behalf as the way I think you ought to be living your life.
Yep. Well, and it's just like what Trudeau just said about these truckers. He said, "Well, that's unacceptable to you." Well, who's it unacceptable to? Him. That's
right.
it.
That's right. When was the last time Justin Trudeau ever drove a truck? When was
Yeah,
the
no
last
kidding.
time Justin Trudeau ever had to go across the border?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He has everybody do everything for him
Exactly.
anyway. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy and
Oh yeah. It just yeah. You don't do say, yeah, you can carry whatever you want, no permit needed here. Well, here you got to be licensed. There's a couple different licenses you have, but one's restricted. I have a restricted license, but I don't have a handgun. But why would I? The only place I can use it is at a gun range, and I have to have a permission from the firearms registry to take it from my house to the gun range and from the gun range back home again. I can't go anywhere else, go stop and see a friend or go to McDonald's or whatever on the way home or on the way there. Can't do that. Mm-mm. And now, if you belong to a gun club, you can get it. The permit's good for a year. But if you don't, you have to apply for it every time you go out of the house. Now, if you want to take it to a gunsmith to have them look at it or clean it or do some modification to it, whatever, then you got to have another authorization. It's called AT&T, and just to take it to the gunsmith. When he's done with it, then you have to have another one to bring it back home again.
yeah.
It's just, why would you do it? It's just too much red tape. But hey, we're stopping all these massacres. Bull crap. They're not doing any of that. I see up in north of Toronto there, was it yesterday? had some kid threaten to do another Columbine in Newmarket school there. No, they've arrested him, but but see, it's not stopping the gangs or not. They say, gun control. We're gonna, we'll control all these criminals. Well, for all the criminals, they don't care about no gun laws.
Nope, they don't. You're 100% right, Paul. They don't.
The only people that they can control are the law-abiding citizens.
Exactly.
The only ones that they can control.
And
Okay.
the law-abiding citizens are the ones that are paying the way for everybody.
Yep. Right back, Gracie wants out.
Yeah, it's not good. Hey, drone shots, how you doing? Yeah, yep, Bill. There's the amount of shootings and everything across the globe is up.
Yeah.
Bill was saying that the amount of shootings every day in Toronto is way up.
Oh yeah, and another thing too is that some of the murders you see now, even if they do convict them, they're only in there for 7 to 10 years. Well, it used to be life in prison, and life was 25 years. Now it's only 7 or 10,
Yeah.
and that pre-custody holding. So was it 2.5 to 3 times for one day for credit? Third, like.
Yeah, it just isn't, and I understand the goody liberals that don't see people as having a mean bone in their body. They just happen by stance through life or whatever, make some bad choices. So therefore they need counseling. They don't need to go to jail as a reminder that they did something bad. You need to sit down behind a desk with somebody and say, "It was bad, so please forgive me, let me out," and they let them go.
Yep. I don't think that one that shot those 2 cops in New York can get off that easy though. I've been watching that.
Yeah, they had some police. They had 3 more cops shot, I think, in New York overnight.
Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah.
So, and in Minnesota, they've had them. It's just not good. What's the matter, Boo?
Yeah, it's to the point now. The criminals have more rights than you do. So,
well, and the prosecutors in California, they said that unless it's a dire violent crime, they're not going to prosecute them.
You're not even going to. No.
So all of these gangs that go smash and grab in all of these department stores and whatever, they're not even going to charge them.
Yep. Right back.
Yeah, Bill, I understand that 100%. Now, I personally have a CPL license with the state of Michigan, so I can carry if I want to. Don't, because the area I live in isn't bad. But I could see if you lived like in Detroit or you worked in Detroit or someplace like that, you might want to carry.
Yeah. Well, I was watching one in California there. The guy robbed a 70-inch TV out of a store. Yeah. He said that's the 23rd time he's been in that store and stole stuff.
Yep.
I don't know, the 23rd TV or whatever. And there's security there and everything else. They're practically helping them carry it out.
The interesting thing is like Walmart and some of these major companies, they call them door greeters, not security.
Yeah.
Door greeters, and they are instructed not to pursue shoplifters because they're worried about liability.
Yeah, lawsuit
against them. They're not worried about locking up the bad guys. They're worried about getting sued because it all comes dollars to dollars and cents. Yeah. And there's attorneys out there it's like it just makes my skin crawl. I see every other advertisement here in Michigan for if you're in an accident or you need, we get you big bucks for everything, and we've a mentality now that if anything happens to you, you don't have any blame. There's no blame for you. It's we go for the deep pockets. Who's got the money? The insurance companies or whoever.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mike, he says his baby's a 45 sig.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they do here, Lynn. They have loss prevention teams here in Walmart, but they just watch you walk out with it. Like they call the cops. Well, by the time the cops get there, they've already gotten in the car and drove away. So
Yeah, the amount of surveillance that's done in the average store today could be done with cameras, and they could go review it afterwards. Because to put an employee in harm's way and not let them do what they think they should do to stop it
yeah,
is just not a wise move.
yeah, yeah.
So cameras are getting to the point where there should be cameras at every, there should be recording any.
Oh, they do here.
And
They
yeah, but
got-
any kind of, in other words, what I'm saying is remember the old days they used to beep when you went out the door? They had the
Yep.
little things on there. Well, there should be a camera there, and as soon as the beeps is just start recording them from 3 different angles coming through
Yeah.
their beeping,
Oh, we get them here. They put them online here at the cop shop. And do you recognize this person?
Yeah.
And they're coming out of Walmart, right? But the problem is, and it's sad because of coronavirus, everybody's got to wear a mask. Then they got a hoodie up over the thing. All you see is the eyes. You know damn well they're up to something. But the thing is, the cameras are up high. You don't get the camera should be down almost height of a person.
Yep.
They can look them straight in the face.
Well, in my view, the laws should be changed that if you witness somebody doing any criminal activity, you
Yeah.
have the right to use whatever force you
Yeah.
can to stop and detain,
Yeah. Well,
even as a citizen.
why you have but why do you have security at a thing and they can't do nothing? I don't understand that. And the funny thing is, I watch it quite a bit here around town here to see what's going on. And they go into Walmart, they're been banned from even going in there, but they still go in.
Yep.
So I'll go in, steal something, just walk out the freaking door, don't even think twice about it. Then they go through the court system, and then the court just says, okay, be a good boy, see ya.
Yep.
Like it's just really, because I see the court dispositions. Their guy might have 10 charges on there, but they drop 9 of them and just do the one, right? And it's just probation for it or whatever. It's a joke.
Yep. Bill, you're right, 100%. It's sad. We live in a place that people have to resort to robbing to survive.
Mm.
But there again, it goes back to the system. The system isn't promoting you get ahead by working hard, keeping your head down and staying out of trouble. There's people out there that are being taught generationally how to play and work the system, whether it's legal or illegal. They work the system. And by letting them work the system, you're just promoting people to work the system and not work for work.
But but the people are stealing stuff like a shopping cart full of stuff, but they go out and get in a really nice pickup truck or SUV or something and drive away, right?
Yeah.
Like they're not the people hurting. They're just doing it to make extra money. Like they had a lady over in London there, she was begging on the corners with a sign and all that. They followed her one day after she was done, and she climbed in a Mercedes that was parked around the corner.
Yep.
Like, really?
Yeah,
But they said they make good money.
Yeah, but see, the thing of it is you follow them.
Mm.
You don't have all the resources to do it. That Mercedes could have been stolen.
Yeah.
you know? because people that work the system don't think that the rules and regulations apply to them. That's the problem.
Yeah, Lynn, that's the big problem right there. They don't even want to work anymore. They figure they're entitled to everything free. But hey, there's your socialist government.
Yep.
I don't have to work. The government can pay me to stay
From-
home, do nothing.
From birth to grave,
Yep.
they figure that the government's going to take care of them, and in a lot of cases, they do.
Oh, I've seen 3-4 generations. They've never worked. There's nothing wrong with them,
Yep.
but they know the system, right?
Yep. Well, everybody has heard and seen some places that, or people's theory, and people have been interviewed saying, yeah, I need more money, so I'm going to have another baby.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
They'll work the system any way they can.
Yep.
Yeah, Lynn's
You're-
right.
you're-
People don't have any self-respect anymore.
Well, look at this. I'm over 65. I should be retired. I'm still working.
Yep.
Because the extra stuff I want, I have to earn the money in
Yeah.
order to do this extra stuff.
And that was a generational thing, Paul. Your parents told you, if you want to get ahead, do the extras, do the
Yep.
work.
Yep.
And nowadays, they're not. Their parents are sitting home, and the parents aren't working, and they're going to school and having free lunches and everything else. And
Yep.
so it's just ingrained. They just think that's automatic.
Yep.
Not that I don't think that people down and out shouldn't be taken care of.
Hey, drone shots.
It's all perspective.
Yep. Yeah. But when you get 3 or 4 generations of people have never worked, damn well it's not 3 or 4 generations of people who, can't work. That just, that's what bugs me the most.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's places around here crying for help right now.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
since they've also changed so much of this stuff,
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
The option to work from home is available to most everybody.
Yeah, that is too. Yeah,
And
drone
he-
shots goes because
Yeah.
you want to be a slave. That's the worst thing about it, Lynn, too, is that we did the work, we sacrificed, our money should be ours, but
Yep.
the problem is that the more you work, the more the government takes.
Yep. Yeah, they're always nitpicking to try and figure out how to get more out of you.
Yep.
I got a notice from the IRS yesterday. I can't figure out what the hell it's telling me. But it looks like they're now telling me I have to pay taxes on my Social Security income, health benefit, not my income, my health benefit.
But your health benefit, yeah.
They put a dollar amount on it.
Hey, drone shots, I don't know how my trust would have millions in it. The government spent it all, especially here in Canada. There for a while that so the unemployment fund, I guess you want to call it, where everybody takes money out of for unemployment and all that. I forget how many billions of dollars in it. The government come along and said, now we're going to take half of that right now, going to put it into the economy because there was too much money there. Well, it could have been self-sustained, but
And that fund was paid for out of people working and part of their income going into that fund.
Yep.
So they gave it to somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
yeah, but it's too cold here to live on the streets here, though. Drone shots.
275 an hour, big bucks back then. Yep, Mike, I understand that. Well, when I started working back in the Middle Ages, it was the minimum wage was $1.65 an hour.
Oh, I'm trying to think what my lowest wage was. I think it was $1.75 or something. I don't know. Trying to think what I used to work for. But then the price of gas back then was only 50 cents a gallon too.
Oh, they used to have gas wars around here, Paul, and it was 19.9 a gallon, 19.9 cents a gallon.
Wow. Yeah.
And down the street at the big, like Shell or whatever, it was 27.9 to 32.9.
Yeah.
But there was gas available at the discount places for 19.9 a gallon.
Yeah.
Used
Well,
to fill a car up for $4.
Yeah. They around here, one of the things that we used to get free was you had a low tire on for air pressure. You go over and you used to fill it up, right? You used to have a hose there, you could fill it up or whatever, right? So they put those machines in. They were $1 now for air. Now they've gone up to $2 for some, you want to put air on one tire, it's cost you $2.
Yep.
Like, really?
It's all about the money. It's all about it's squeeze the like any way you can.
Mhm.
It's like the one of the party stores I love to go to is close to my house, and it always has everything, most of the things I want on spur of the moment stuff.
Yeah.
They started a year or two ago. Unless you spend $10, there's a $2 fee for it using your credit card or your debit card.
Yeah. Hey, Drone Shots, can you tell me where my trust is so I can tap into that account?
Yeah, the 1960s was low pay. My first job is I was working when I was in high school. I was working for the arena complex manager lived 2 doors north of me.
Yeah.
So I went to work down there, and I would sweep down the stands after the pro hockey games or mop the terrazzo floors during, while the game was on and everybody wasn't up in the stands. And then between periods, they'd all come down, scuff up all the floors, and we'd have to mop one end to the other again.
Oh, yeah.
And but yeah, and then during when they were all in the hallways and in the lavatories and the bathrooms, we go out and squeegee the squeegee around where the Zamboni went around, push take the nets off, put the nets back on, squeegee around and get the ice nice. And then all the people come back up into the stands, and the hallway were clear, and then we'd get another bucket of water, and 2 of us on each hallway on each side start back and forth, and then go back and forth and back and forth. And by the time we got done, Paul, it was time for us to go back to where the Zamboni was and go out on the ice and squeegee and
Yeah, Drone Shot, tell me, please help me. I need money. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I need a new pickup truck. It's just a little over $100,000 right now. That's all.
Well, I'm hoping my Tahoe lasts a lifetime because it's got 360,000 miles on it now.
Yeah.
But it's still running strong. But I need to have a little bit of body work done. It's starting to get a little rust down here and there.
Yep. Yeah.
And I took it in to get an estimate, $3,000.
Yep. Yep. I had 2 little dots on a plastic bumper. I bought a Ford Windstar. 2 little dots. What it was, somebody had hit the plastic and put it up. There's 2 bolts that were it mounts on, and it put 2 little dots there. Didn't break the skin, didn't crack it, didn't do nothing. It just it kind of puffed up a little bit. I went in to see how much it cost to fix that up. They wanted $800.
Yeah,
I went, really? Holy crap!
yeah. Yeah, it's a different world,
Yep.
and everybody knows it. No, there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Mhm.
The politicians are loving it because it's like they inherited all this government money and they get to do with it what they want. They put
Yeah.
it in this project, that project. I mean, we've got a president's son that is out bilking millions of dollars worldwide
Mhm.
going into the Biden's family money. The investigators have already tracked it that right between Russia and China, they've given almost $50 billion to the Bidens,
Yeah.
$50 million to the
Yeah.
Bidens.
Yeah. Well, it's like over here, that pipeline they're going to run across here. Well, Trudeau went and bought it for what, $5 billion just to
Yep.
shut it down. So
Yep.
now we got to import fuel from Saudi Arabia and all that stuff. But the price of fuel is so high right now. But see, they won't do anything about it because it's a progressive tax. It's not a flat tax, it's a progressive tax. So the more the fuel costs, the more money they make on tax money on the fuel, right?
Yep.
So they don't want the price of fuel to be lower because that they'll get less tax money out of it. So yeah.
Yeah, we used to, the US used to be energy efficient. We used to be able to export. Then they closed down all the pipelines.
Yeah.
And now they're attacking all the refineries here locally.
Yeah.
And so now that's reversed within a matter of a
Oh,
year and
yeah.
a half. We no longer produce the energy needed for ourselves and for other places in the world.
Yep. Yep.
Just doesn't make any sense.
No. But it's all the freaking tree huggers and
Yeah.
well, the funny one I used to get a kick out of is that Jane Fonda. She was a big opponent of all this energy stuff. Well, how'd she get there? It sure wasn't on a bicycle.
Yep, exactly. And the other thing too is I laugh at all of these famous people in the world that I want to tell you how to live, but they don't live that life.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
got chauffeurs, they've got bodyguards, they got security, they've got everything. They live in gated communities. They're not out mingling in public.
Yeah.
But you should, and
Yep.
you should keep your mouth shut about doing it.
Yep. It's just a bunch of bull crap. Just yeah.
And I don't want it to come across as I feel like the woe me. I don't.
No.
It's just an observation. It is what it is, and people just are. Drone Shot says, Paul, he'll send you a link. He doesn't want to tell everybody how to do it. But
Okay.
He'll send you the information.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, huh?
Yeah, she wanting something, is she?
Yeah, I think what she wants a tookie or something, but
Uh,
Lynn says I'm not feeding her enough, so she needs more food.
That's a good way of winding up, Lynn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what to do about her front paws, Paul.
Oh.
She's got nails that are about this long. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
she stands on like a hard floor or whatever, the nails are pushing out sideways. But I
Huh.
take her to the vet to have them trimmed, and the quicks are all the way through them.
Huh.
So they can't trim them back or that she'll bleed.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Oh, I think what Drone Shots is saying, Paul, is you establish a trust in your name,
Yeah.
and everything you purchase, you put in the trust name.
Oh,
So
okay.
therefore, they personally can't hold you liable because it's the trust that they are dealing with.
Oh, okay. So how's that one? A duplex.
Oh, there you go. Look good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What you want?
Well, Paul, it's about 11 o'clock here. I want to go do some stuff.
Yep.
So,
I think we've had enough raking the coals.
yeah, I think so.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see you all again this evening, I hope.
Yep. Hopefully. Yeah,
Paul, are
everything's good.
you going out for coffee tonight or
I don't think so.
in the cold?
Yeah, I have to go out anyways. But the thing is, I don't. If I got to go out, I don't want to come back in. Go back out the second time, right?
Exactly.
So.
Okay, Paul. Well, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. And we'll see all of you again next time. And stay safe, stay warm. And if you're living on the East Coast, stay out of the wind and the snow and the driving snow. And we'll all say a prayer for you.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy down that way for sure. So
Exactly.
yeah, gee,
Okay.
they must be in Ottawa. All those people down there
Yeah.
must be cold down there doing that thing today. So
Whatever you do today, have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy every day to the fullest, because you never know when